Hey up, I'm Vu and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Now, just on a quick side note, I should have paused this while I mention it. Yesterday's video was missed. I kind of just fell asleep and wasn't able to upload it in time, so I apologise for that, but we'll be continuing on with today's episode. Okay, but we first of all wanted to deal with these pirate merchants, so Val, we'll get you... Wait a second, these are the pirate merchants that we already traded with. My mistake. Okay, we know that, and let's see. Trade ship, oh, this is a trade ship. So we have pirate merchants up top, and we also have a trade ship that's coming by, who's actually another... Wait, am I reading this right? A trade ship. Yeah, okay, so we have a second set of pirates coming by. That's really good to see. So, Val, we'll actually get you to chat to them, just to see what they have to offer and what we can grab from them. Let's see, Flash Storm's over, good. I thought for a second the traders had left. So what have we got to look at? Okay, so of course we've already sold a lot of items, so that doesn't help. Nutrimine, chocolate, components, medicine, flake, wake up. Here we go. This is what we'd need to get a bit of our hands on, because we have completely run out, which is a kind of unfortunate. So let's see, how much money do we have? How much money do they have? Okay, so we probably buy maybe 10 units. It's not much, but it's a start. It's the same as the Luciferium that we bought last time, which obviously will last us a lot longer. That said, they also have more. I'm not intending to buy it, and I don't think we're going to sell any other items either. No, I think that's going to be a good start, and yeah, all the beer's gone as well. So just buying the wake up is what we need, so we'll do that, accept, and obviously that will get shipped somewhere. Hopefully it's not outside the home zone, because that would be a little bit of a pain. Well, I can't tell. Now, obviously we can start continuing on working with our medical ward of sorts. Now, since this is going to be the drug pantry, we might as well actually zone it up properly. That's something we haven't done yet. Now, I sort of like the idea of leaving a bit of a middle walkway. It does waste a little bit of space, but I think we're fine if we do it like this. So this storage zone is going to be a preferred zone for only medicine or drugs, essentially. So let's take a look. We've got manufactured raw weapons. It falls under manufactured drugs. So this is beer. Oh, we don't want to take beer. Flake, yes, go. Luciferium, Mali block, which I think is a malaria block. Oh, that's malaria. Okay, yes, smoke joint, don't think we need. Wake up, yes, and yayo, yes. So that's the medicine we're keeping in here. I wonder, what about actual medicine itself? Because that's not listed in this section. Interesting, Neuromine is also kept up top, but that's just a ingredient, so of course we don't want to place it in our ward. Wait, up top, here we have medicine, and we can tick that completely. Might use a bit too much space, so... Okay, we'll just see how things go. But this should work out fine, and I'll take a little bit of time for people to do it as well. So we'll leave it there and continue working on something else. Actually, there we go. Trader's already hauling the drugs in. Exactly what I want to see. Okay. And these medical wards are, of course, being slowly built. It's going to take a little bit of time, but actually mark that as a medical bed, because this is now officially a proper medical room. And hopefully someone gets around to cleaning it, because there's a few bits of dirt around. I'm not too happy about that, but what more can you do? Okay, and also, why is this tree has not been chopped yet? I'm not impressed. Come on, guys. Chop it. Thank you, Fu. So what I want to say, I don't like the fact that you can grow trees inside. I mean, there are reasons for it, but still not too keen on the idea. And how about the temperature now? Okay, so the temperature rises up to about 30, which is actually fine. We can keep this completely enclosed in. And it's -4 outside. Oh, it's still cold. We're still in a cold snap, which is probably the reason why. Cold snap and it's 30 inside. That's pretty impressive, actually. Interesting. Yeah, as I've said in at the last episode, we'll have to keep an eye on things, make sure it's still working out. But I suspect we should be fine. And we have starvation. Stephen, we have enough food. That's a little bit slow on your feet. Assuming you're actually... Whereabouts are you, Stephen? Oh, you're wandering around. Okay, no, that's fair enough. That is a completely valid reason for you to be starving. So hopefully eventually you collapse and someone will pick you up, or you break out of your bad mood. One of the two, preferably. Maybe even the heater in this room couldn't hurt. -11 outside and 4 in here. Yeah, people do spend a fairly large amount of time. Actually, Crocodile, Falcon and Foo. Now we did reclaim 2 beds just here because this used to be a bedroom. So I'm wondering what we can do to fix it up. Now we've made, let's see, actually we've made enough beds. So this is used for no one, superior quality bed. So let's set the owner to Foo for starters. So Foo, you got a bed. Now I think this one can be used for Crocodile. It's normal quality, not great. We could do better, but no, we're going to leave it for the time being as well. So we'll go on to Crocodile, which is in the middle here, and who was the last person? This is actually Tay's bed. So it's already been assigned. So, so Falcon, Foo and Crocodile. So Falcon still doesn't have a bed, so I'll have to fix it up sometime soon, but no. Grab Foo and Crocodile and Foo, thank you. Oops. Recruit and Crocodile, recruit, unrecruit, and you guys should go to your proper beds now, which should help you out in terms of your mood. Wait, is that snow? Oh, please don't say it's snow. It is gentle snow, actually. Oh, that's going to make it difficult to walk around the place. There's much, of course, we can do about that right now. So we'll leave it and continue focusing on things, well, of course, in the morning. So I'm wondering what we're going to do about the bed situation. I mean, the simple thing for the moment will just be to build the extra beds that we do need. Now, I believe all these bedrooms are being used up. Bowers, yep, and Toxic. We actually do need to fix up this wall. I don't think Bowers being very happy about it either, because this would actually count as like a common room of sorts, or sleeping outside, which wouldn't leave anyone too impressed. So hopefully that gets fixed up. So that was marble block. Yep, that's fine. So we will eventually have to replace these walls with proper, So replace these sandstone walls with actual marble. And just to keep the quality up a little higher. And the same goes for this area down here. We got to do what we can. So what I'm considering to do is, if we can just get this last area built, that'd be great. Do we have the items for it? We have a few sandstone blocks, not much. Okay, that's a little bit of a shame. But it's not the end of the world. We can certainly work with that. So actually, I'll actually mark these bits of wall to be finished off. So that's there, and obviously this back wall here. So I didn't check how many jobs that was, so I'm going to cancel it and start again. No, Sparkers has already started pulling the items, but I need to count. So that's 5 plus 20. Okay, we're fine. Only 25 blocks, and we've got 35 units, so yeah, that's fine. Oh, there you go, Sparkles. Your priorities have just been reset. And you've roofed it as well. So yeah, we can completely build another bed in this room, like so. Oop, and we need to fix this off. An Arctic Wolf, hero of all locations. We can't have this now, can we? You know, it's around this time, I think it might be worth having a few turrets inside the base, just so they can help with some of the firing and shooting. So, Foo, you got a pistol, that's certainly not enough to help out. Sparkles, you got a pillar, so we're going to grab you. Bower, you got a minigun. I'm not too sure that's a great idea to attack the Arctic Wolf with. Taya, a heavy SMG, so we'll grab you, place you on the corner here. What about you, Crocodile? You got a club. A club is going to be the best thing to use against the Arctic Wolf. So let's get you over here, and that should be enough. Oh, Foo, I'm going to recruit you as well and just pull you back. But you've left the door open, which hasn't helped. And the Arctic Wolf is just standing there now. Okay, we can't have that. Yeah, I know the Arctic Wolves will attack us, but we need to get it out the way, because it's already caused a few issues. And Foo, we'll get you to fire, and Taya in just a second. What's happening now? You're hunting Freckles. Well, we can't have you attacking the dog. Fire. Oh, they've missed it, and you're going up there. Nope, can't have this. No way. Orange, get over there and melee attack. Taya will get you on the top corner here. Foo will let you go about what you're doing, and I guess Sparkles, we can also pull you up and over. Don't know how this is going to go, but hopefully it doesn't. Freckles will survive this. Oh, I hate the fact that we have so many deadly animals that just wander into the base. You know, it's one of the times where a wall, just, you know, stopping them from coming through would be a great thing to have. And even with the Gladius, we've seen it's already taken, the Arctic Dog's taken one hit, and it's not enough. Oh, that's actually done a little bit more than expected. 14, so what, 2 hits will do the trick to kill it. But will Freckles make it through? There's a possibility that they won't. None too happy about this, but we do what we can, unfortunately. And keep it going. And oh, we've missed, and Arctic Dog is down. Good. Glad that's happened, but obviously Freckles has taken a few bites. No new lost body parts, but there is of course possibilities for what are they called? Scars, which obviously leaves people with a bit of pain. I suspect that even animals have the same issue. So make sure everyone's unrecruited, and obviously Freckles will get patched up, and Orange actually will get you to finish off the Arctic Dog, because that was one dog that we don't want to keep around. Oh, there we go. One hit and dead. Awesome. Actually, we can even get you to haul it in. No reason leaving it outside. It's not a very pretty thing to look at. Okay, and eventually the speed should start. The game should start speeding up again. Good, that's what I want to see. Okay. And Sparkles is making a bed, even better. Superior bed, can't complain at all. Now we know we have to give this one to Falcon. Because Falcon, oh, not prisoner, we want to set owner to Falcon. Just here. Because Falcon was missing a bed. And that should do the trick. Now, how many extra beds do we have over here? Only one. Right. So we're very close in making sure everyone has a bed now. It's been a long time coming, honestly. Okay. Really good to see. So I think, of course, it is now time to start patching up this inner wall here. Now, originally we discussed in the last episode about using plasteel. Plasteel is one of the strongest blocks you can use. I'll bring up the numbers here, 980. I haven't seen anything higher than that. My thought was we place it just on the inner line here, because we keep losing the inner sections of the wall, which of course we can fix up, but I'm afraid they might try and break through or something else happens. I believe it's the best decision, at least for the lower section. So what we're going to do is, I'm actually going to deconstruct some blocks just along this area here, probably just to the lengths of all the traps. Should be sufficient. And of course then we can replace some of the inner wall here that's missing. Actually, let's pull out a few more blocks. I think just to the length of this broken section. Should do the job. Now, it will leave us even more vulnerable than we currently are. That said, most people can, most enemies can get through this space anyhow. And speak of the devil, we have a raid of pirates, Sledgehammer Lobsters. I don't think we've had them around, and they're going to use sappers to tunnel around our defences. Interesting. Not too keen on that, but we can certainly work with what we've got. So this is 1, 2, 3. I think there's a fourth. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. They have grenades, they have some really powerful weapons. Okay. This is going to be one of those raids which is probably going to kill a few people. Very sure of that. And yet none of them have shields, so as long as we start taking a few pot shots off at them, we should be good. Okay, so whereabouts are we going to start, and what are we going to do? Well, first thing, since they're attacking immediately, grab everyone apart from Toxo. Actually, even do the restrictions. Restrict everyone to the internal area. Grab everyone, which is the case. And then pull them up. I suspect they might be coming through the top section here, because it is the weakest location. Yes. And then maybe spread people out. So, whoops. Try it again. Grab. Can I grab everyone? There we go. Toxo, not you. And we'll get them just over here, and we'll split maybe one team on the left and one team just in the main section. And hopefully that will do the trick. So let's see. Okay, they're coming down around. So, who's standing there, where, and what can we do? No, they're coming over this way. Okay. And what's happening now? We have a mad animal. This is a great time. At least it's not inside the base. It's also on the other side of the map, so I'm liable to forget about it. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But the raid takes priority. And, whoops, bat. Yeah, certainly going to take a bit of time to get there. So, what to do next? We know that they're coming somewhere along this wall. We don't know where, though. So we just start ordering people up, and hopefully things turn out. Place the strongest person over here. Stephen, you have no weapon, which is a bit of a shame. I'm going to have to quickly give you something. And it's going to be a ranged weapon for sure. Don't think we need another melee person in our base. Oh, there we go. Minigun. I like that idea. That should work really well. And not slow things down. Okay, you're coming inside. That's a little bit more of a shame. Place Steve along this edge. Falcon, we'll place you on the corner. Trado, if we can get you to come around the left side. Same with you, Orange. You've got a shield, which is better than Trado. That's a little bit of a disappointment. No. They're probably going to break through the wall first thing, but we set up our people. Okay, no. The wall did survive. What's that? Probably going to survive a couple of bombs. A couple of grenades, sorry. Keep thinking of Zelda where you drop the bombs and, you know, open the special doorway, but no. This isn't Zelda. This is RimWorld. None quite, well, they're not the same. Where else are we going to put Val? Well, I'd love to be able to put Val in this area, but it's just too tight, so we won't be doing that. Who else can we move? Taya, you might shoot someone in the back, given that it's not a single bullet. I think Sparkles is probably the best person to put behind Bow. And then Orange and Trado, of course, are on the left side. Now, Stephen, you've picked up the minigun. Oh, that's what I want to say. We'll get you around also on the left side, and maybe see if we can do a flank if they do decide to rush in. It's not a great option what we've done, but it's probably the best we can do. Now, I think Crocodile will put behind Falcon, a bit of a melee character, so we can sort of swap positions if they decide to run at Falcon. It's always a possibility. And Fu, well, Fu's capability as a fighter isn't brilliant, so no, I think we'll leave it there and just see what happens. That should be everyone that we needed to grab. Oh, of course, this would be the case. Freckles, oh no, Freckles has been patched up. I thought for a second that Freckles hadn't been. Now, Freckles, of course, is still injured, which means any bullet may cause more damage or a possibility of death than previously. They're completely patched up, so of course what we want to do is not give Falcon the bond anymore, but move over to Toxo. Toxo is going to be saying safe inside the base, and that's what I prefer to happen. So we'll do that and work out where to go from there. So everyone's ordered, right? Actually, we can probably open the door up as well. Trader, can we get you to open it? Open the door up, excellent. Pull you back out. See how this goes. Oh, tell you, we didn't actually pull you around. No, we got someone else. We got Val or Bat. Oh, Bat still needs to be set up to a location. You've got another melee weapon. I think maybe you can go along this edge. No, actually, no way. Because it's going to be a pain getting people out, and given that this is a direct line of fire, there's a possibility that anyone standing here will get shot. So no, we'll avoid that. Okay, I think we're set up. I think this will work. But I guess all we can do is try. So let them blow through the door, which should be, oh, blow through the wall, which is this hit. And there we go. So we should be able to start firing, and I should have actually got some melee people on the right side. I should, in theory, be able to do that. I might stand... See if I can stand Stephen just there, and Trado, can we get you... Actually, we'll just keep you on this side as well. Oh, probably just one back. One back, thank you. Even better, and a couple of melee. Oh, yeah, time to get melee in. Melee attack the Weaver. Like so. Awesome. Stephen, have you taken a few hits? You should have. Okay, you've taken one bruise. That's not too bad. And you are behind some basic cover. Oh, wow. That was quite a strong pulse rifle, so no, we're going to pull you back now. Can't risk you taking too much damage. Orange, back off. Your shield's gone, and we don't want you to take many more hits. Okay, you've taken one hit. That's expected. You continue firing. Everyone else is shooting. Okay, who's this person? Jacobson, the tactician, is down. That's a good step. Good start. But it seems like Kit here is actually still trying to fire at Stephen, and Stephen can't see Kit at all. Oh, yep, so Stephen, we're going to pull you probably back here. See, do you have range to anything there? Okay, you can see a few people. And Trado, your turn to take a stab at Cross, quite literally. And Orange, I believe we have another person racing in. You're melee attacking a wooden door. Maybe we can get Orange over there in just a second. Possibly. Oh, no, now they're fleeing. Oh, that didn't go too badly, and we didn't lose anyone either. We have taken, of course, a few shots, but that was always to be expected, given our colonist capabilities. So make sure to unforbid all the items, and that should be good. Now, can we actually knock Kit down? I wouldn't mind having another researcher around if we could. So Orange, chase after Kit to see if we can grab them. I think you're not fast enough. No, you are fast enough. But of course, Stephen's just fired orange in the back, so that hasn't helped. So everyone else can be unrecruited, and yeah, we didn't even use a light colonist. Not that we probably could have ordered them in the right location anyhow. But orange might make it to Kit just before Kit gets off the map. I really hope so. Come on, orange, chase him down. You're nearly there. Just one hit, and they'll start to slow down. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed. Okay, orange, try again. Another hit. Oh, you killed Kit. Right. I was hoping you wouldn't do that. Okay, well, Kit's down. Maybe that will send a message to them not to mess with us. And of course, we cannot get you to hold the items because we're still restricted. So unrestrict everyone. I think we're capable of doing that. And whereabouts is the muffalo? Okay, the muffalo was down below. Attacking a sandstone door. Oh, ignore the sandstone door, please. Alright, you probably will change priority once you realise people are outside the base. So no, restrictions. People were restricted to area 1, which is internal. Wait a second. I still... No, actually that's fine. And then orange, of course, will start moving back in just a second. There we go. Okay, we're safe. Now, there of course have been a few people injured. They will eventually get patched up as the night progresses. Actually, they won't because it's night. And people will be sleeping. So, how are we going to fix this? Okay, Trado. Your health, you've taken a bruise. You're in bed already, so let's see if we can find someone else to doctor. Bat, you're still going to go back to rest. Can we get you to fix Trado, or how about Stephen? I think Stephen's taken actual bullet wounds. Yeah, you're still bleeding, so that's priority number 1. And what was that sound? I don't know. Okay, yeah, and of course the Muffalo Town here is deciding this door is fantastic. Okay, now you're attacking Falcon. Excellent, because Falcon is actually outside, which means it is going to encourage you to walk all the way around, and of course these traps will certainly do a fair bit of damage. Okay, that's really good. So I'll keep things moving on and speed it right back up. Maybe the Muffalo will attack us? It's not really interested, is it? Yeah, as soon as someone goes inside, it decides, hey, we're not going to waste the time to walk around. So we'll get Val outside, and the Muffalo should decide to attack Val. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. Attacking Val, and Val should stand there for a little while longer. Actually, can we get you up, ready to shoot? Oops. Okay, maybe not. I am now being very risky. The Muffalo can kill people. So we'll let Val stand in place, and... Okay, only one trap. Oh, this didn't turn out. Okay, Bat, we're going to have to get you quickly over here, and Trader, you have a knife. You're tending to Falcon, though. No, unfortunately this Muffalo and Val take a higher priority. Oh, this doesn't look very good. Oh, that was a little close to comfort. Was a little careless there. Okay, so we're safe. I'll unrecruit people. Oops, unrecruit. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Falcon, you go back to bed. There we go. Change sides. It's probably a little bit bloody on the side you're sleeping on. Assuming you're bleeding? Yeah, you are bleeding. And Trader, you are tending to orange first. Okay, fair enough. I'll let you treat whoever you need to. And actually, no, orange was a better choice. Orange won't bleed out by the end of the day, but still won't be too happy about the amount of pain they're in. Because of course, since it is night time, I'll see you guys in just a sec. Now the thing is, we have not set up another research job. That isn't too hard to do, and I wonder what we can start focusing on now. We can focus on nearly anything. Oh, that's really good then. We could do a medical bed, though we haven't had many issues with infections. So maybe that's not first priority. Power armor could really keep our colonists protected, but it's also a lot of research, 6,000. That said, ground penetrating radar is 21,000, which would take absolutely forever. Okay, what about, what's a charge shot then? Allows you to build a charge rifle. Ooh, that sounds really fancy. How about a moisture pump? Because then we could actually expand our area then. I like the idea of a moisture pump. Because we got the power and we're certainly not using it. So that is our next job, our next piece of work research, which of course Val should start sometime soon. And of course you, Orange and Taya, are social fighting. I wonder, well, how's your friendship like? Taya, you really don't like him. Oh, well, that's a bit of a shame. There's not much we can do. You guys are just going to have to get along. I'm not going to segregate you two. You have to learn to work together. You're in a colony on the edge of a RimWorld. And if you can't get together, then one of you should probably die. Because we cannot tolerate that kind of violence. Okay, and actually, given that the muffler has been dealt with, restrictions can be slightly lifted to home zone, means people will get around to repairing walls and obviously building some of the extra points that we need, and deconstructing. I can't forget the deconstruction work, which... Oh, good, you're actually starting now. Thank you. So, as we were talking before the raid happened, we were planning to place, whereabouts is it, plasteel, along the inside edge. The other idea is maybe a few turrets wouldn't be a bad idea. Because we don't need as strong a wall down here, because they will have, of course, been funneled in. So I think maybe if... Let's see, how are we going to do this? We are going to expand it just slightly. I could have been smarter maybe, and thought about this a little bit more carefully, but like this is what we're going to work with. So mark even those 2 blocks to be deconstructed. So my thought is just in the top section here, let's say 8, and by 8 we'll do all that plasteel. That was 40 and 40. We've got enough spare, so we should be fine there. And then we can build a couple of turrets just along this bottom edge. I think that will suit us really well. And of course the plasteel is incredibly hard to get through, so I don't suspect they'll try blasting through a side entrance here. So let's get around to actually working out what turrets we're going to place and where. So we could actually do one after the next. Don't suspect we will. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. If we place one on the corner, we might not get enough range. Let's see, I'm really considering. Let's place 1, 2, 2 and 2. Leave a gap. Place another 2 like so, which should do the job quite well. Yep, I'm happy with that. Now, there's always a possibility that when they run through the traps, they'll decide to attack the turrets. But you know, with everyone, with our colonists in range of these turrets and able to shoot, I think we should be fine. Now, I will of course actually re-sandbag some of this, and actually, I don't want to go that far. Actually, I lie, I do, but not in that direction. I want to go up here. The idea, of course, is to make sure that when people try to walk over the sandbags, they are a little bit slower, so I can pull our melee people to the front line. So no, that should do the job. Now, there's a lot of steel, and also a lot of components. I think we may have just ran out of components just then. And we've got 45 units, which will be completely used up. So no, we have to do something about steel again. We're always running out of something, aren't we, in this colony? At least this time it's not food. We've got plenty of food, which is all completely frozen, which is really good to see. And 3 colonists are idle. Well, we can't have that now, can we? I guess the restrictions can be completely lifted. Unrestricted. Should do the job. And yep, only 1 person is idle now. So who's that and why? Val. You're idle. Because Teo is using the only research bench. Right. And Teo can actually do some other research, so maybe if we just, encourage Val to get a bit of work done, and then Teo can do something else like rest. Okay, no, that's fine. That still works out. Good. Now, I'm going to check everyone's health. I think that's probably a good thing to do. Everyone should be patched up, which looks to be the case. Excellent. And who is this? Teo, you haven't taken any injuries. Wow, I am very impressed. Don't know how long we've actually had you as a colonist either. Don't know if we can even see that under the listings. I wonder, there's probably an information section that probably tells us the information. Records. Time as a colonist, 3 seasons and 13 days, so quite a while. I'm very impressed, I must say. So now we're going to continue moving on like this, and I do suspect maybe I'm just going to cancel a couple of these turrets, because yeah, they do have steel, but they're out of components. You know, we have components inside the base that we haven't mined for quite a while, and this room no longer needs to exist as well. We have a proper medical ward, or a medical bed, which can supplement this one quite fine. So actually, we are going to completely deconstruct this area. So let's order them to deconstruct. Oops, don't want to deconstruct the cable. I think I still end up selecting it anyhow. But, just this area preferably. That should be fine. And this is a slate wall. Well, I'll have to mine that out. And actually, no, wait. I'm saying no wait a lot of the times because I'm just realizing a lot of things. Now, constructed roof. I don't think this is actually under a mountain, so we should be fine to mine out the entire area. Like so. And that will obviously give us the components that we need. Now, we've got some cargo pods. Let's take a look. More uranium. Well, I can't complain there. We may actually want to even try actually making a few statues. Uranium statues. Costs a lot of materials, but if we've got someone with a good skill, could be worth it. And a local buffalo. That's an interesting animal to go berserk once more. Okay, I guess restrictions will go back up once more to Area 1, just so no one's wandering outside. That's step number 1, that should leave us alright. Step number 2 is, I just realised there's some steel down here, so I'm just going to mark that all to be mined. Because that should definitely give us a few good items to use. Now, everyone appears to be inside the map, right? Inside the base, sorry. Yep. So, it should just take a little bit of time for the Manhunter to be encouraged to come inside the base via the main entrance. Or you can say maddened outside for a while longer. Your choice, honestly. And yep, since we're all sleeping, I'm probably just going to do a bit of a jump until morning. Luck has befallen the colony once more. I think the sooner we get our the temple to our sun god, Foucifer, yep, that's the name I've decided, Foucifer, the better off we might be. Maybe that will, maybe the sun god can help us out with a few raids. I don't know, we'll have to see. So, what's happening this time? In this raid, plus the mad animal outside, well, okay, so with this raid, we have a relationship. Archer Grouse is the sister of Crocodile. Okay, this will be interesting. I wonder if we could actually capture Archer, because I'd love to be able to build up maybe like a family relationship sort of thing. I think it'd be an interesting sort of play. And these are a bunch of tribespeople. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Senralax Tokos. They've gained a bit more intelligence, so they will be unusually clever with their tactics. Ergo, they will break through a wall and completely decimate the base. I'm not really keen on that idea. And whereabouts are they as well? Okay, they're coming from the left side. You're attacking sandbags, wooden doors, improvised turret, sandbags, wooden doors, wooden walls. No, so they are still coming through the main entrance, so they aren't, quote-unquote, that intelligent. Okay, so one of the things we can do just to get ourselves organised and set up is wonder why the human leather over here has not been unforbidden. We can use it for something. Okay, now step number 2 will be to cancel some of the jobs which I don't think we need to place down, like this one. This one, oh, that's a lot of steel. Okay, let me click on this one. Should be sufficient to get those other turrets down. We also will need the cable, because I'd love to get this set up before they come down. So power, where's the closest conduit? It's not too far away. We can work with that. So let's pull the cable across, and then just out by a few blocks, because we need to make sure we have a switch just actually there. And then we run the cable in and up, and of course over. Now, it's a lot of work to get done. We should be able to do it in time. But of course, I think we're going to actually have to leave it here for this episode, because we have passed the 30-minute mark. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have anything to say or suggestions on the best way to deal with this current raid, feel free, of course, to leave it in the comments below. But, as I've said in the past, and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.